Cheap car insurance in Georgia. This video is designed to help you to get cheap car insurance in Georgia. So, which is the cheapest car insurance company? Will Geico really save you 15% or more in 15 minutes? Is Progressive cheaper? Nationwide? Allstate? The number one mistake made by car insurance seekers is approaching only the companies that are most heavily advertised. The first insurance company that comes to mind is not necessarily the one that will offer you the best rate. The single most critical factor in getting a cheaper car insurance rate is shopping around for as many quotes as you can. Only by obtaining several quotes will you be really able to discover the cheapest rate that is available to you. Now, usually shopping around for quotes can be a tedious and time-consuming task. So, here's a little trick we use to weed out the more expensive insurers and discover exactly which the cheapest auto insurance provider is. To discover the cheapest car insurance rate that is available to us, we use this free service, toll-free, at 1-855-981-7528. This is a free by-phone service that specializes in locating the cheapest car insurance rates. They perform the tedious task of shopping around, and present you with the cheapest auto insurance provider for your location. Find full details in the description below this video. Now, here are some tips to help you further lower your car insurance rate. If you really want to save a lot of money on automobile insurance, you can waive almost every type of insurance available, except for state-mandated liability coverage. Liability coverage protects other drivers on the road more than you, so this is required for all drivers. But other types of coverage are not required and you can save big money by leaving them off. Keep your insurance updated with who is actually driving your car. A lot of parents forget to take their children off of their insurance even after they have moved out and gotten coverage of their own. The more drivers on your policy, the more you are paying, so make sure and keep it up to date. One way to lower the cost of your auto insurance policy is to specify a higher deductible. With deductibles, a policyholder agrees to absorb small losses up to a certain amount. For instance, if you have a $200 deductible on your automobile collision coverage, the company would pay the rest, up to the limits of your policy. Another way to cut costs for students is with good student discounts. Insurance companies are required to offer a reduction in liability, first-party medical, and collision rates for drivers who qualify as good students by meeting one of the following criteria: ranked in the upper 20% of their class, have a B average or better, a 3.0 average or better, or make the Dean's List or honor roll. Other conditions may apply. What's required in Georgia? Liability insurance, which pays for damage you do to property or other people if you are at fault, is still required. The basic limits are 25, 50, 25. The first two figures refer to bodily injury liability limits, which apply when you are held legally liable for injury or death to pedestrians, persons riding in other cars, or guests in your car. The third figure refers to property damage liability, the maximum your insurance company will pay in settling claims against you arising from damage to property of others, such as damage to the other driver's car. Specifically, the numbers 25/50/25 mean coverage up to $50,000 for all persons injured in an accident, subject to a limit of $25,000 for one individual, and $25,000 coverage for property damage. This is the minimum liability protection required by Georgia law. Higher limits of coverage are available from most insurers. Note that the liability coverages required by law cover only damage the policyholder does to others, or to the property of others. To pay for damage to your car, you can purchase collision coverage, to cover damage resulting from an accident, or comprehensive insurance, to cover your vehicle for damage from other causes, including fire, theft, glass breakage, vandalism, flood, falling objects, explosion, windstorm, hail, earthquake, riot, or collision with an animal. To cover injuries suffered by you or your passengers in an auto accident, you can purchase medical payments coverage in varying amounts. Thanks for watching. Now, don't forget to check out the description below this video for the details of the free service that will help you find the cheapest auto insurance that's available for you.